Hey guys, in another edition of the Daily KodoTips, I'd like to share with you a piece of technology that might be pretty useful. You might get some rage quits on unranked, and this is gonna probably be one of the most useful things that you could learn to advance in bracket. Not saying that this is the most stylish thing or this is gonna be the thing that's gonna get you the most love, but this is definitely what's gonna help you win the most in bracket, and it's learning how to properly down throw down tilt spacies in particular. So to set this up properly, obviously you need to be in a gimp setup. No, most of the time, like you're gonna get something like a dash back pivot grab on spacies, and then you gotta down throw them, right? But the thing is that Falco and Fox, they are going to test you with this. They're going to do an instant double jump there at the first possible timing. And some things that Marts try to do is they kind of discover that actually down throw down tilting might not be as simple and straightforward as it looks when they are doing the correct counterplay. As you're seeing here, like, even I'm missing it. I'm like, huh. How are you supposed to precisely input down throw down tilt? Is it with F tilt? Is it with how do I do that specifically? So why is this input a little bit harder than it appears? So I am going to show you how this works. So I am going to show inputs and go frame by frame. And I guess show a little bit of info display. That'll hurt. So, whenever you down throw Falco, you are stuck in throw for 34 frames. And then, after the 34th frame of your down throw animation, you want to turn around. However, the problem of how most Marts do their down throw down tilts is that they try to buffer their down tilt. And if you try to buffer your down tilt, you need to stay in crouch for at least 4 frames. If you try to do it 3 frames in advance, you're going to get out of down smash. And that's obviously not what you want. So, okay, maybe I want to try to buffer the down tilt by waiting 4 frames. And you also need to turn around at the first possible frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, the best case scenario is that it's the trade, and the Falco is very likely to recover. And that's assuming that you're turning around down tilt at the first possible frame. In other words, if you're trying to do a buffered down tilt, it's way too slow. And most of the time, this is just probably straight up what's going to happen. Just most of the time, straight up, you will just get hit. And that's not great. That is not the proper way of down throw down tilting. Especially since a lot of Marts try to do the buffered version, it's a little bit too slow. And you want to do maybe a little bit of faster version. And the way to do a proper down throw down tilt on spacies is first you need to get the buffered turnaround by slight turnaround. You don't want to go all the way to the left or right. And then very slightly tap your control stick down to the tilt zone. And this is how you get a really fast down throw down tilt, is that you cannot buffer holding all the way down. Essentially, you only want to be in the tilt zone rather than the smash zone. If you're in the smash zone, you're going to get out down smash in the first 3 frames. And when you wait by the 4th frame, you're going to get out down smash, which is way too slow. Whereas if you go to the tilt zone, you can do it immediately. And that is a way of how you do proper down throw down tilts, is that you can't simply just hold down. You gotta do a buffer turnaround first, and then do a tilt zone down throw down tilt. And just as a demonstration of how this generally works is which, by the way, there is some variations. If you can't do the down throw down tilt, you could do F tilt, which is a little bit more committal. If you do F tilt, it's good. It's just a little bit more committal. You can also do a turnaround jab, but less committal than that. So if you can't do down throw down tilt, honestly, it's better to do a turnaround jab. I think turnaround jab is like a pretty good alternative. But there are weaknesses of doing something like doing turnaround jab or turnaround F tilt. This is definitely the optimal version, is doing down throw down tilt. So definitely that's the optimal version. The thing is that there's definitely mix-ups that Falco can do. Falco could definitely like wait. So like the thing that you're most worried about is an instant dare, right? Falco can mix up the timing and do this. Shine turnaround stall, shine turnaround dare to beat like instant turnaround down tilt. Which is why like the difference between doing something like if you're relying on F tilt, you are definitely very vulnerable to something like this, and even sometimes jab. Whereas like down tilt has like the most leeway. And the best counterplay against this, once you discourage immediate double jump, this is what I really like going for. I like going for immediate turnaround bear down tilt to protect myself once they start stalling. So the counterplay is that once they start stalling a little, that's when you want to start playing it safe with that's when you could go for something like a jump back fair down tilt and then get an easy edge guard. Once they don't do an immediate double jump there, and then when they're a little bit lower, like now they're not even trying to reversal you at all, they're trying to do like a jump back side B or like instant, like try to sweet spot double jump to the ledge is like when you could spam down tilt or even try timing it. So to recap, you cannot do a buffer turnaround down tilt with, or else you'll get out down smash. You have to time getting like a tilt zone. If you actually notice subtly, every time I do a warm up against Fox or Falcon tournament, I do a grab turnaround down tilt or like jab turnaround down tilt to precisely practice this timing. So then, you know, I'm able to do a down throw down tilt really fast. So I hope that this edition of the Daily KodoTips has helped. Please like and subscribe, comment for the algorithm. Feel free to sign up for my lessons on Metafy, and I'll see you around.